everybody, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine, and I'm just getting ready for us to do something fun tonight. If you're watching replay, thank you for watching. It let me flip the camera, so I'm all excited. Let's see if I can get it straight though. I look kind of like I'm going to a slant. Hey, there's some people. Hey, my friends, I missed everybody. I have missed everybody. Feels like I was gone forever. Hey, Becky. Hey, Marcedia. I'm just tearing up some book pages to kind of get started on. We're going to do two different things tonight. So this is the first one, so I'm just kind of getting prepped for this one. Hey, Susan and Sarah and Kathy. I'm glad to see y'all here. I missed everybody. I feel like I haven't been live in a week. Well, I guess it has been a week, hasn't it? Because I didn't go live Thursday. It has been a week. No wonder it feels like a week. It has been a week. Hey, Luann and Dawn and Rebecca, thank you, and Tabitha. It's so good to see all of you, too. I had a fun time at market with some new friends and saw all kinds of stuff and more stuff than my brain could even hold and take in. Judy, we don't do snow here in Mississippi either, and I came home and there's still snow on the ground and all that, but it was all good. I felt like we were on that movie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Y'all ever seen that movie? So our flight got canceled from Sunday to Monday, and it was the flight was they changed it to like 8 o'clock in the morning on Monday morning. Well, that means we'd have to be at the airport at 6. So we didn't know if we would be able to get an Uber and all that stuff in Atlanta with ice on the ground and all that. So we just said, well, if we did another hotel room, it's going to be about $200. So we just said, we'll rent a car, and we drove home 6 hours. So that's what we did. But it wasn't bad. There was no ice on the roads or anything. We drove through snow, of course, but it's not been cold enough here for it to stick on the roads and such. Dara, she's tearing up paper too. It must be something going on tonight in the air with the book page. It's just some pocketbook, the little pocketbook pages. I have a few from the thrift store that I just randomly tear pages out of and use for crafts and such. I don't even know. This one is from L. James. I don't even know her as an author. Yes, you're straight on. Okay. Foot of snow in western New... Oh, my gosh. I couldn't handle it. Those people in the South cannot handle snow. It's pretty to look at, but then after that, I'm done with it. So when we left Atlanta, it had just started snowing. It had already snowed here because it was moving across, moving east. So we were driving into it. But it was not bad. I mean, the roads weren't bad at all. We just went on about it. So it was fine. I got to go to a Buc-ee's. If y'all don't know what a Buc-ee's is, it is a huge convenience store. It's like a small Walmart, but it is a gas station. They have like 75 gas pumps, and it's just crazy. You literally could go in the store. You could eat a meal. You could get snacks. You can buy Christmas gifts for everybody in your entire family. They have clothes and Costa sunglasses and Columbia clothes and shoes and boots and coolers and grills. And I mean, it's just crazy, but it's a convenience store. So, Dawn's tearing up tissue paper. But anyway, so Buc-ee's is crazy. So I got to experience Buc-ee's. Never been into Buc-ee's. But I got to experience that. You would love some moisture. Oh, thank you. My shirt is from Beware Sportswear. I haven't worn it yet, but I really like it. Not perfect, just forgiven. Don't have any snow in Colorado, but we have snow in Mississippi, which is mostly melted now. It's still some on the ground, a little in the shady spots. But Buc-ee's is awesome. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to do two different mixed media canvases, okay? One of them I got a little template for y'all that I'll put in the group for you to do. But I got to do the first part of this one so it can be dried. You love Buc-ee's, you live by one. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's just crazy what all is in that store. Their sandwiches, yes, I had a pulled pork sandwich and it was fantastic. It really was. All right, so I'm going to take my Mod Podge and I'm going to start putting my pieces of paper on my canvas because that's kind of going to be my base. You went to your first one this summer? So yes, I saw lots of stuff at Market, of course. I mean, more stuff than I could even take in. And then we didn't even see a fourth of it. That's the thing. You could be there a whole solid week and never see it all. It's that much stuff and showrooms and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, it's not stuff that you buy there, which they do have some areas of what we call cash and carry. Mostly it's jewelry and clothes, but it's just a small area compared to the rest of the Market. But it's mainly where stores go and they buy their stuff for their gift stores and boutiques and that kind of stuff. So that's what Market is. So you really can't take anything home with you. So anyway, so I am just putting some Mod Podge down on my little canvas. This is like a little 4x4. It's a thicker canvas, but you can totally use whatever you want. But I want to be able to be able to stand on its own. I keep cutting out. Uh-oh. Tammy, maybe go back out and come back in. I don't know if it's me. Yes, it's hard not to spend a lot of money at Buc-ee's. I spent $60 at Buc-ee's. I got me a sweatshirt. I had to get something, you know, some of those roasted pecans with the sugar on them and all that stuff. They have all that. They're mixing all that there in the middle of the store, and it's just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Thank you, Charlene. Buc-ee's here in Texas. Yeah, I mean, I literally could stay in there probably a good hour, hour and a half. I honestly could. And Cindy was like, okay, we're going to look around and then we got to get on the road. I'm like, I know, we are. I promise I'm not going to be in there all day. But you literally could. Thank you, my shirt. Not perfect, just forgiven. So I bet a lot of y'all are off work today because it was Martin Luther King Day. Dawn, I get my canvases. This one probably came from Michael's. They have big sales on their canvases a lot. And this is like a gallery one because it's the thicker of the canvases. It's not the thinner. But you could totally use a thinner one. You are not cutting out on me. Okay, good. Good to know. Maybe it was just Tammy's phone. Never been in a Buc-ee's and spent less than something. Yeah, I spent a little bit, but, you know, I brought stuff home to my family because they, my husband's never been in one. He was all jealous because we were going in Buc-ee's. Okay. And my nose is all wanting to act all crazy, my allergies. You know, one day it's hot here and the next day it's snowing and all that stuff and then running the heat. 3 to 4 inches. Goodness gracious. I think we had 2 here, but by the time I got home, it was, you know, most of it had already melted off the ground. But they closed the Memphis airport, and that's why they canceled our flight. And so it was just nuts. But we got home. We got home because we were worried we wouldn't be able to get an Uber to the airport and all that stuff at 6 o'clock in the morning in the snow. No, I don't. Leslie is from Beware Sportswear. That's where this is from. So, I'm sorry, guys. All right. So, I'm just doing the edges too. And we're going to set this aside and work on the other one while this one's drying. So, I'm just kind of sticking it, putting some Mod Podge down and kind of going over it with my paintbrush, kind of doing the top, over the top too. Yeah, thank you, Tammy. So I'm just gonna randomly stick my pieces down. get a little more. But so at Market, bees are still going to be a thing this year. We saw bees, and of course y'all saw all the pictures. Gnomes. Gnomes are not going anywhere, guys. I don't think there was a store we went in that didn't have gnomes, okay? So gnomes are still all the rage in every shape, color, form, fashion, all that stuff. So I think they're still going to be around for a while, because they didn't look like they were fading out at all. Only got a dusting, yeah. They got 2 inches here. Of course, I didn't get to see it, because by the time we got here, it was about all gone. But the airport closed, so. But anyway, at least it wasn't. Bad for us to drive, so we drove home. So it wasn't bad. But we were so tired. I'm still not caught up on my rest, I don't think, because you just walk all day long until you can't walk anymore. It's like Disney World for grown people. You can't buy anything, but you can look at all the pretty stuff, and the showrooms have everything all, you know, in vignettes together, and it's really pretty. We ate good. Trucks, yes, there's lots of trucks at Market. The truck is not going anywhere either. We did notice that too. Hey Paula, I've missed seeing you too. I know, I feel like it's been longer than a week, but it's only been a week. Trying to get all this to lay down. Sometimes you kind of have to go over pieces of it. See, that's what it's looking like. So, yes, I'll be restocking my shop this week. I got to get to start cutting tomorrow. So, I will be cutting out more of the Valentine's sets. And I'll be cutting out minis for y'all. I got that. And I'll be releasing the earrings. I'll be doing that too. So, I promised y'all I'd do that. And the snowflake pedestals, I'm going to cut more of those too. Alright, so I'm getting that. I got 2 more sides. Yeah, it's a lot to look at, to walk around and look at. What kind of book are the pages from? Just some, I don't know, some random, the cover's torn off because I've used this one so many times. The author is L. James. I have no idea who that is, but something from a thrift store. I just pick up, 50-cent books and just use them. People get upset sometimes because I use books, but it was probably 50 cents a quarter or something. We're going to do some mixed media canvases, Belinda. I'm just working on the base coat for this one with these book pages. So that's what I'm doing right now. So it can be drying, and then we're going to work on the base coat of the other one. Makes a week feel like, I know. This January is not good for me. It's my birth month, but it's just depressing to me, and it's hard for me to get my mojo. Does that make sense? Because everything's kind of depressing and dreary and all that kind of stuff. So it's really hard time for me because the winter time. Lizette, I'm just doing some, we're going to do some mixed media little Valentine's canvases. Hey, Janice. It's good to see you. Glad you're here. So I'm just tearing these pieces and sticking them in random places and trying to cover up some of these little bitty spots. Stay down. Stay down. Sometimes it doesn't want to conform. Hey, Celia. Now, did she write? But this is not, yeah, it's not that. Did she write it? But it's not that book. It's something else. But I don't know. I didn't know she wrote that. What are the hot colors for this year? Pretty much what we've been seeing. you know, the yellows with the lemons and the bees and sunflowers. All that's still in. And of course, you know, the farmhouse, vintage look, all that still is still in from what we looked at. I mean, we looked at everything from furniture to, you know, house decor to ribbon. Y'all see those ribbon stores? Oh my gosh. I would have a fit. Yes, Susan, I will. I'm going to post them this week. I don't know when. But I will post about it or text about it or something. So I'm just smearing on my Mod Podge and my paper, trying to get it to stay. Sometimes you kind of get both sides coated. That's why I kind of use a paintbrush. I can kind of manhandle it a little bit, but that's how it's looking, and it's already starting to dry. So I've got just that little bitty bit to go, and I'm done. And then we'll set it and let it dry and work on the other one. Yes, Susie, I can. I'm trying to smear that and stick that. I can do the scissors, yes. Yes, Sharon, gnomes are still in. They're not going anywhere by any means. They were everywhere. I don't think there was a place we went in that didn't have gnomes. Here's me some more. Let's see. All right. So yeah, so the bees and sunflowers and lemons. Saw a lot of felt. A lot of felt, using it as any kind of medium. Pillow covers. We saw little birdhouses made of felt that were actually real birdhouses. But felt is really big this year. Saw a lot of that, like the wool felt balls and all that stuff. Saw a lot of that. It was very trending. Saw a lot of that. Okay, I think I got it done. There's still some spots that I could cover. Elizabeth, I really didn't notice anything that was the color. You know, I know that, is it Pantone or whatever does that color of the year and all that. I really didn't notice any one particular color. Yes, Farrah, I will be. I've actually cut some of those before I left, and I got to finish cutting, and I'll release those this week. Red truck, yes. Red truck, blue truck, all the trucks, they're all still, it's not going anywhere. Signs, all the signs that say all the words gather, all that stuff, that's all still in. Okay. So I think I've got it done. Let me coat this right here. And I'm going to let it dry while we're doing the other canvas. One more piece right there. Stick down. Okay, so I've got it all covered. Isn't it cute? Easy way just to kind of give it an interesting look. This is a big, thick canvas from Michaels. If you're wondering, it's a 4-inch. Excuse me. All right, so let me set it over here and let it, I'll put some paint bottles under it so it'll kind of hold it up off the table. Don't fall. Okay, so I will put this in the group, the Turquoise Valentine's Crafters Reveal, for the next canvas we're going to do. So y'all can have this little template, okay? I've already cut him out. Here's my template for my owl, okay? And then here's the little words. And it's like a typewriter, kind of vintagey looking print. I'll always love you. And here is your little owl. So I just cut him out. So I'll put this as a PDF in the group, or you can, it'll go up in the, is it featured section of the group? And y'all can cut this out and you can do what I'm doing any way you want to. So I've already cut him out, but I'm gonna base coat my canvas first. Lynn, I didn't really see anything that surprised me because, you know, everything was kind of the same as it was, as it's been. Nothing was surprising. The felt was kind of new. There's a lot of felt stuff. No, the shirt is from Beware Sportswear. Okay. So I know I'm going to panic y'all out a little bit. I know I love owls too. Deidre and I loved owls. Every time we saw something with an owl, we just, look, it's an owl, it's an owl. Okay. Saw a lot of owls at market. Of course, owls have been in for a while. But I'm doing this black, okay? So don't let me scare y'all. Y'all know I scare y'all all the time when I use black as my base for something. But trust the process. Trust the process. Trust it. It's going to be okay. I'm good, Wendy. How are you? So this is a 6x6 canvas, and it's the wide one too. But like I said, you can use one of those box signs from Dollar Tree. You can use anything you want. You don't have to have a canvas. I just happen to have a lot of them. So I'm using a canvas. But you can definitely use those little box signs from the Dollar Tree or any kind of surface you want. So don't think you're just limited to just doing this on a canvas. You used to collect owls. I did too. I have a set of bookends that Deidre and I split the set. She had one, and I had the other. And I wrote a little sentiment to her on the back, and then she wrote a sentiment to me on the back of hers because it's flat. And I painted mine like a glob or something, you know, for her to match her stuff, whatever. And so I have our owls are together over here on the shelf. So, and if you don't know who Deidre is, she was my best friend of 30 years, and she passed away in April. So we loved owls. Okay, so I got it black. Nice, pretty in black. Y'all just trust the process. But you can do yours any color you want. Just trying to get all this, no big globs of paint. Alright. Big something in my paint. Okay. There's black. Don't panic. Oh, goodness. Oh, hey, thanks, Ruby from West Virginia. Did you mention? Oh, Sandy, I got tons of stories like that. She is, Jonna, she is. I know she is. I missed a corner there. Uh-oh. I got them. Maybe it's just shining. That's what it looks like. Blowing all my little pieces of book pages are flying everywhere. Dries pretty fast. Uh-oh. Everybody's saying I missed a spot on the corner. Alright, I'll find it in a minute. Right, like that? I'm going to look at it in the camera and I'll see it. Who's giving the angry faces? I don't know, Nornie. Somebody stopping by and decided they wanted to do angry faces. It's okay. Hey, Myrna. This came from Amazon. It's in my Amazon shop. Just a little, it's very inexpensive. But I love it. It works really good. Just my little heat tool. Oh, it was the light shining on it? Yeah. Alright, let's get it dry. Probably going to start on this one so the Mod Podge one will dry. That's why I wanted to do two, because I knew I was going to have to dry one and let the other one dry while this one was, you know, because the Mod Podge is going to take a little bit. Linda, you can go to Amazon, and it was very inexpensive. It's in my Amazon shop too. Hey Mandy, there's Mandy with Western Grace and Home Decor and Design, my friend. You have to go check out her page. Oh, I got the corner everybody's talking about. Okay. It was probably reflecting because, you know, it was so shiny black. But look how pretty black it is now. You can get black canvases too, but like I said, I just have a whole stash of canvases, and yes, you can use a hairdryer too. This is just easy and little to hold, but I have used a hairdryer. Hey Colin, there's my son, my oldest. The gnome on the ladder, this gnome, and then this gnome over here, those were sent to me by followers, so they were sent to me, so somebody else made those. Isn't that talent? Yay, Vicky! Okay, I think we got this one dry. Those little creases in the canvas, I'm having to get it good. Where the canvas folds over right here, it's like wet in there. Terry, I'm just doing a couple of mixed media canvases for Valentine's. That's what I felt like doing. And so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so yeah, I got it all done. Let me hit this one just a little bit. This was the first one I did. If you're just hopping on, I just covered it. It's a 4x4, and it's just got Mod Podge little pocketbook pages that I tore, and then I just Mod Podged it all on. So let me get it a little bit dry. Thank you, Norning. Yeah, I try to surprise y'all. Kind of go with my Valentine decor. Hey, Cindy's Creations from Texas. Oh, good, Tammy. You got them both, huh? I know I love this little heat tool and the iron, too. All right. It's about dry. Come on. Dry, dry, dry. Okay. All right. So I'm going to set this one over here and let it dry some more because it's not completely dry. Okay. So here's my little owl. I will put this in the group. It's the Turquoise Valentine's Crafters Reveal. You can go there. It doesn't cost anything. It's a group of where you can show your crafts. But I will post this PDF file in there whenever I get off. So y'all can cut him out too and have him as your little template. So you can have your own little owl. Okay, so now you could do this two ways. You could totally paint, draw him out on here and with a pencil, because it'll show up on the black. And then you could paint him if you wanted to. But I'm going to use some scrapbook paper, and we're gonna glam him up and make him all cute. So I'm gonna take my little owl template, and basically I just used him because of the shape. But I am going to use some of his inner little, where's my pencil? His inner little parts to go by, for his eyes and stuff. So I'm just going to trace around him. All I did was cut him out of the paper. So I'm going to trace around him. So I always try to get what I'm tracing all the way down to the bottom, as close to the side as I can get. Because I don't want to waste my scrapbook paper. What kind of surface? This is just a canvas. But you can definitely use like the Dollar Tree little signs, or any kind of signs. Any surface you want to, you can put this on. You don't have to have a canvas. I just have a lot of canvases. Alright, so I'm just going to cut out I got this huge stack of, see if y'all can see, of all this scrapbook paper laying on top of my cart, and something just fell off the cart. It's so full. I've got a pile of scrapbook paper over here, because we're gonna fix him up with some Valentine's paper. Make him all cute. Because I don't know about you, but I love to get the scrapbook paper at Hobby Lobby. And mix the different patterns and stuff. Okay, oh, the ladder behind me, that came from Lindy with Tater Buggin'. Her husband makes those, and she has them in her shop, but her page is called Tater Buggin'. So if you go to her page, you'll see her link to her Shopify store there, and you can go and see if she has them in stock. I know he makes a whole bunch every week, and then they load them up. Okay, so here is my little owl. So this is what he was, and I just traced him out. So he's gonna look, I don't know what that is that keeps getting on my canvas. What is that? I don't know what that is. I would say it was Mod Podge, but I don't have any. Maybe it is coming off my hands. Okay, so yes, I love scrapbook paper too. Did I paint the canvas with black? I just painted it with regular acrylic paint. That's all. Okay, so here's what my owl is going to look like. Well, that's his body, okay? I may not have seen your owl just because I haven't been on a whole lot. Hey, Mary, I'm usually on Monday nights at 7:30, and I don't know where in the world. I guess it's coming off my hands. And then Thursday nights at 7:30. Can you show the white heart that you have sitting beside you? Okay, I can. Let me get all this off. I guess it's dried Mod Podge. It keeps flaking off on my canvas. I did this about a couple of weeks ago. And lots of people have done it in the group, and they're fabulous, the ones that people have done. It's just a wooden heart from Dollar Tree. I put some beads on it. I crackled it, and then I made these little fabric flowers and stuck some little lamb's ear in there. But don't the crackle look fabulous? I think it looks so good. So that video's, what, a couple of weeks ago, I think? Okay, stay right there. Okay, so here's my owl. So now I want to cut out, what do you call it? His little, is that his mask, I guess? Around where his eyes go. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to cut that out. But, you know, you're going to be able to have this PDF so you can download it to your computer or wherever, and you can print this as many times as you want. You can make it bigger if you want to. So I'm just going to cut this out so I can trace this onto some scrapbook paper. So I can cut his little, around his eyes, mask. I don't know what I'm trying to call it. Trying to cut this out. And I'm just cutting on the outside of the black lines, basically. So see, I just cut on the outside. Just some right there. Okay, so now, what color did I have picked out for his eyes? So I'm going to use this pink polka dot. That's what I'm going to use to go around his eyes. So I'm going to lay this down over here. And like I said, I try to salvage as much of my paper as I can. So I get it as close to the edge or whatever as I can. So I don't waste it. You know, you don't want to put this in the middle of your paper. And you have to cut all the way to the center and waste your paper. So I'm just laying it over here on the edge next to something else that's already been, I've used it for something else over here. Okay, so let's cut this out. Put that over here. All right, so he's gonna look cute on that black and white. So there, the hearts are outlined in black, so kind of got something that was a little bit, tried to go with everything. Mr. Crafty Pants on YouTube. Oh, somebody got a cricket for their birthday. I love a cricket. I've always had a cricket since day one, since they came out with them. I love a cricket. Coon mask, is that what that is? Around his eyes, I don't know. Yeah, the heart was crackle. I used the crackle medium, and I put it up, so it's over there somewhere. But you can also use school glue, like the Elmer's glue. You can use it too. It'll crackle pretty good. A lot of people in the group have done that too. Okay, let's see. So I'm cutting out his little mask or eyes or whatever. Okay. So see, look how cute he's gonna be. That's his little mask or whatever. So that's gonna be really cute. All right. So see, that's all I did was I took him, cut him out. Now I've cut his eyes out. Now I'm going to, I gotta cut the circles out for his eyes, but I think I'm gonna use this hole punch because I think that's pretty close to that circle. So I think I'm gonna do that. So let's see what color. I hope I have some, yes, black and white. Some black and white. That's gonna mess with y'all's eyes. Yeah, Nancy, that's probably the best thing is to just get on YouTube or somewhere and watch videos. It's that's about how to learn how to do it. And there's so much I don't even know. And I've been doing it a long time. Okay, so I just cut out some little circles. I don't know if I'm going to keep them. I'm just going to see. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to keep the black and white polka dot. That's cute. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like when I get it glued down. Cute. Okay, so now I'm going to cut a little piece of something for his beak. A little piece of triangle paper or something. Let's see. I think I might just cut... See, I'm going to use this red and white. I'm just grabbed a bunch of paper. And I think I'm just going to use like this corner. And cut off a little triangle for his beak. Put that down. Nothing special. Just so he'll have a beak. Because he does have a beak here. But I just cut a triangle for that. So now he's got to have some wings. Okay. So I'm just going to cut out the wings. And then I'm going to trace them on another piece of paper. Alright, there's one. So like I said, I'm going to put this PDF file in the group when I get off. So y'all can have your little words and you can have your owl too. So now let's see. I got pink and black and his little red beak. What color does his wings? I'm going to do his wings. Look at this one. I think I'll do his wings in that. It's really pretty pink. Okay. Yes, I love the colors too. I love the pinks, all the pinks and the reds together. All right. So now I got to flip this over. Like I said, I'm going to go all the way down here in the corner because you don't want to put this in the middle of your paper and waste all your paper. So I always try to get as close down here to the bottom as I can get. And just trace out his little wings. I can't wait to see y'all do this and post them in the group. I know they're going to be so stinking cute. Hey, Patty. They're going to be so cute. I just know it. Y'all are going to do it way better than mine. Okay. What's that? This circle punch is, it's a half, I believe. It doesn't even tell me. I think it's a half. Because this one I have right here is an inch. So it's got to be a half. But if you just want to cut you some circles, whatever circles, I mean, they're a little bigger than the actual eyes, but I think it'd be fine. That was just kind of saving some time. So I traced around that, my little wings, and I'm going to cut these out real fast. But I love mixing all the little papers and all the different colors and patterns together. And it just turns out so cute. Hey, Darlene, it's good to see you too. I'm glad all of y'all are here. So much fun. Hey, Ann. Let's see. I'm going to cut this out. Alright. So see, I only used that little bitty piece. So I have a whole bunch left. Alright, so there's the little wings. I cut these out of the paper. So now I've got to put my owl together. Somehow, some way. Let me find some Mod Podge. I'm going to use Mod Podge. You can do a glue stick. Definitely just, you know, whatever. My Mod Podge is just right here. I'm just going to kind of brush it on. Where's his eye? I'm missing an eye. There it is. Okay. So I'm just going to take his little mask, I guess. Is that what we're calling that? And put some Mod Podge on the back. Like I said, if I had just a little school glue stick, that's probably what I would use. But I don't have one close by, so I'm just going to use my Mod Podge. Alright, now let's get his little eyes down. It's going to be cute. He's going to be Polka Dot. And stick his eyes right in the middle of those. Cute, cute, cute. But just the different papers you can use and all that. There's so many possibilities you can do to this. Alright, and there's my little beak. It's not much of a beak. I guess I should have stuck it up under here first, but I'm going to make it go. There it goes. Whoop! Trying to put some glue on it and pulled it right back out. Go, go, go under there. Come on. I should have put that first. There we go. Okay. So there's this little beak. See it? Can't really see it, but it's there. For good measure, he's got a beak. Oh, Jude, good. Thank you. Hey, Debbie. Okay, so there's that. Now I got to get his wings on. And I just kind of realized something. I'm hoping that his wings, the hearts are going to go the right way. Yes. Okay. I had to think about it for a minute because if the hearts were going to be upside down on one, depending on how I laid down the paper. Okay. This is so cute. So cute. So cute. Now I got to get them even though. Can't have lopsided wings. Got to have them even. Steven. Okay. Okay. There he is. Isn't he cute? So see, that was this little template that y'all are going to have. Cute, cute, cute. Out of paper. Easy peasy. See how, look how cute he's going to look on our little black canvas. Y'all are worried about the black canvas. So, I know I should have, hang on, let me jump up and grab a Sharpie because my Sharpies are over there. Hang on, don't go nowhere. Grab a Sharpie. Sharpie, Sharpie, hello, Sharpie. Where are you, Sharpie? I'm coming back, guys. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Don't go nowhere. So, I'm going to take a Sharpie, and then all I'm going to do, this is just one of these tips. Can y'all see that tip? And I'm just going to kind of put little lines here around his wings. See how I just did those little lines? Just to give it some little definition of where his wings come out, you know, his wings are. And I'm going to do the same thing around his little ears and his little eyes, around his mask. So I just give him a little bit of definition. See how I just went around the edges just to give it a little something? Yeah, the black canvas does make his eyes pop. It does, see? He's got psychedelic eyes. Okay, so now, well, we're not through with our canvas, so we're going to do something else to it to make it even better psychedelic. Let's see. So I'm going to cut out my words. It says, I'll always love you. Cute. Now, you can leave them together. I spaced in between the words twice just so you would have enough room to cut them out. But you definitely could leave it together like this or however you want to do it. I'm going to cut mine out. So, let's see. So there's my owl. So like I said, you'll have this in the group. It'll be there for you to print out on your computer or printer at home. So you can do the same thing and print it off as many times as you want to. Your little owl template and the little words. Okay, so now I've got them all my little words. Okay, got my owl right here. Now I'm gonna take my 1-inch circle punch. I'll just watch what I'm gonna do with it. Okay, so I like to turn my punch upside down, okay? If you don't have a punch, you can cut circles. You could just, make a border, whatever you want to do. But I turn my punch upside down so I can see exactly where I'm punching, because I want to get as close to the edge and close to the circle next to it that I can get, so I don't have to use all my paper. So I'm gonna cut some circles out of here, like his body parts, the papers that I use for it. Brenda, I'm gonna put it in the Turquoise Valentine's Crafters Reveal. I'm gonna put it in the group, and it will be there. It's just a little, it's no cost or anything group. It's for the crafters that are here on the page to post their crafts, and there's almost 15,000 people in there, and they are all stinking talented, and I cannot wait to see everybody's owls. Okay, so I punched some of that one. Let's punch a few. Didn't that just mess with your eyes? There's Tammy has posted the group there, so you can click it and join. And you just have to answer the 3 questions. So yeah, it's very easy. Somebody just says easier to punch upside down because you can see what you're doing. You're not just kind of guessing, oh, okay, think I'm on the edge of the paper, and because I like to get the most of my paper. So I'm just punching out a few of each one. Do this pink. Yep, Susan, you can keep the negative for stenciling. You sure can. I've had this circle punch forever. You can get them at Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby. But you don't have to do what I'm doing. I just wanted to use it. I've had it for a long time. Alright, and the white. Where's the white? Where is it? Come on. Here you are. So here's the little hearts. All these papers came from Hobby Lobby. This is 1 inch. See, it says 1. Look at my reflection in that circle. 1 inch. That's weird. So I'm just going to do the, the matching papers of him. Wait till y'all see what I'm going to do with them. It's going to be cute. We're going to make a little border. And I may have to punch some more, but we're going to see. Okay. So I'm going to kind of put him to the side for a minute. And all my little circles are here. And then if I don't use all these circles, I'll put them in a little Ziploc bag and I'll save them with my scrapbook paper. Because then I can pull them out at another time and use them for something else. Alright, so let me get all my circles out here so I can see what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna punch some of this red. I got this red polka dot that I made his beak with, but all you can see is red. And I'm gonna just punch a few of these. Just to throw some red in there too. Okay. All right. So now what I'm gonna do with my canvas is gonna get my Mod Podge back out. Oh, it's your oldest granddaughter's birthday. Well, happy birthday to her. Okay, so here's my circle, okay? So I'm gonna lay it on the edge of my canvas like this. And I'm just gonna bend it over. And then I'm going to Mod Podge it down like that. And hang on, I'll show you. So just gonna take the circle, and this is a 1-inch circle punch. So I know that this is 6 inches, so six of them are gonna go across the bottom, across all the sides. Okay, so that's what it's gonna look like. Whoop! And get it to stay like that. So I'm just gonna go and do the same thing all the way around. Try to get it as even as I can, like line them up straight. Get it on my canvas. Stay down. Hold it for a second maybe. Let me get this bottom done and I'll show you what it's gonna look like. But I'm gonna go all the way around. Stay down. This is just gonna give it a cute little border. Hey Kathy from Texas. A cute little border around the bottom, around the whole canvas. Let's see. I just like working with scrapbook paper. My birthday in January, it was the 4th of January. So you have all the punches, Pamela. You are set to go. Yay. And you can use a pattern if you want and do the same ones, you know, same pattern of circles all the way around. That's probably what I'll end up doing just because I have a little OCD about it. So, red. Somehow, I didn't put them all close enough together, so I didn't end up even, but it's okay. I'll fix it. I didn't get them close enough. I'll just, okay. So that one, I didn't get them all close enough together. So this one's hanging off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little snip right there. And then just make those little pieces lay down on the corner. Like that. See how I just made it lay down? Let's see look how cute that's gonna be. All right, so now, I'm just gonna go all the way around. I know I love crafting with paper too. There's so many scrapbook papers and prints. Oh, Debbie, we have the same birthday. Well, happy birthday, belated. There's so many prints and colors, and I just love all the paper. Oh, you and your daughter-in-law, that's cool. Hey, Marianne, I'm good. How are you? All right, so that one, and then the pink one. So technically you're only gonna need, if you do 6 papers, you're only gonna need 4 of each one because you're only doing 4 sides. And happy early birthday, Donna. So you're only doing 1 of each on each side of each paper. If you do 6 papers, depending on how many papers prints you use. Come on. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Y'all are being so sweet to be here and help me do this or watch me. Let's see. Stay down. All right, red. Oh, thank you, Pam. You're so sweet. Now y'all trust in this the black process, right? The process of my black. Maybe this is 6.5. I don't know. I have to measure it because now Your birthday was yesterday, Kim? Well, happy birthday. See, I got a little extra left. Maybe it's a 6.5 by 6.5. I don't know. No? I don't know how that happened. Oh, I know, because I had this piece over here. That's why, because I had that little leftover, and so it threw this whole side off. Oh, well. Yeah, this is going to be so cute. All right, so let's just keep on going around. But I'm going to jazz it up, too. Yay, Melissa, thank you. It's so good to be back. I hate to miss going live, but sometimes I have to. And I was in Atlanta, and, you know, they don't like you in the showrooms. They don't like you going live. They don't really like you taking pictures, but they let you, but they really don't. They have signs that say you can't take pictures, all this stuff, but everybody does. All right. Almost done with this side, and I got one more side. And a red. But you could do this in any color you wanted to. Yay! Oh, thank you, Virginia. I'm making. They don't want to bend down, but I'm making them bend down. 22nd. You got a 22nd January birthday. A lot of January birthdays. So let's do this. And then, like I said, it's sticking off. See how it's, well, that first one threw the whole thing off. But, so I'm just going to snip my little circle so I can get it to lay down. Just kind of fold it down. There we go. Stay down. All right, pink dots. I wasn't sure how many I was going to need. I just got happy about punching my circles. Whoop. Yeah, you could do a 1/2-inch circle punch. You sure could. You could do any shape. I mean, you could do square and then just leave spaces between it so you could tell it was a square. You could do anything you wanted to. Or you could just cut out scalloped edge and do it. You can do whatever your little heart desires. It's your piece. So you do whatever you want to do. Stay down. Almost done. Then we're going to put the words on, and we're going to embellish this a little bit. Yeah, see, I like the black too. See, I'm turning y'all on to this black background stuff. I know you think, oh, black's is not, you know, it's Halloween or something, but I gotta have one more red. But I just like the way stuff pops against the black. I gotta have one more red dot. One more. To make it all the way around. You can get punches anywhere. Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Joann's. Any craft store is going to have paper punches, but I know Amazon has them too. If you don't have any of those stores. I don't think Walmart does. My Walmart doesn't have a big scrapbook section, so I painted it. Sue, I painted the canvas black. It was white, and I just painted it. Now I gotta have this one. And you don't have to do a pattern. I just chose to do the same pattern all the way around. Okay. All right. I think we're done with that. Look at how stinking cute this is. See, they just fold over the edge. So then your edge kind of has a little something too. Okay. Now, we gotta get, thank you, Judy. It's from Beware Sportswear. Oh, you got a 12-year-old daughter that turned 12 today. Happy birthday. My shirt says, not perfect, just forgiven. John 1:9. Okay. Yeah, you could cut your circles on a Cricut. You sure could. Look how cute. Okay, so now I've got my owl. And I gotta put him on here. And I may have to trim around my words a little bit more to get them to fit. All right. So I cut mine out individually. And you could use any kind of surface. You don't have to use a canvas. You could use a Dollar Tree sign or even the heart from Dollar Tree. You could do the same exact thing. So don't, think outside the box. If you don't have a canvas, then use something else. Use that heart like that right there from Dollar Tree. And you could put the circles all the way around the edge. And it's going to give it that scalloped look. Get creative with it. You don't have to use exactly what I have. I was just using what I had. Okay, so let's see. Let me get my words. I'm just trimming them up, trimming them kind of close. But they look like old typewriter. I like that, the way that looks. So now, we'll just kind of get it placed on here. All the way how I want it. Just kind of want it to kind of be okay. Stop it. Because I don't want mine to look perfect. Does that make sense? I want it to be Did y'all see that? I know you did. Oh. Where's my owl? Oh, here he is. My word owl. So I'm just going to kind of place them, in a hodgepodge kind of way. I don't want them to look perfectly placed. Does that make sense? Okay, so y'all can kind of see how that looks. The owl, Robin, he is just a little template, and the words too, and I'm going to put it in the group as a PDF so you can download your own and do this yourself. I know, it is so cute, isn't it? Okay, Wendy, let's see, now I got to, I'm going to kind of, how the glue makes the paper kind of curl up, so I'm just trying to bend my paper because it kind of makes it want to curl. So now let's put some glue on the back, some Mod Podge on the back of him. So he will stick down. And like I said, if I had a glue stick, one of the kids' school glue sticks, that's probably what I would use. But I don't right here. So I'm using just Mod Podge. Okay. Get him where I want him. And I could iron him down, but I'll rub through the other side to get it to stay. I may not have put enough on him. Don't be scared to use your Mod Podge and your paintbrush. Just wash it out good, but works perfectly fine. You put it right where you want it. Come on. I didn't put enough, so I had to go back and put some more. Okay. All right, so now I'm just going to take my words. And then we got to work on this other little canvas, guys. We got this other one over here. It's going to be easy and quick, though. So I'm just putting... Putting my little words down. And like I said, I just kind of haphazardly am just placing them down. I don't want them to look straight and all lined up perfect. Because to me, that's the beauty of mixed media. You're just, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, just forgiven. All right. Alright, so I don't know if I'm through with that or not yet. Okay. Look how adorable. So cute. What can I use to soften my paintbrushes? Ooh, Becky, I don't know. You might have to Google that one. Maybe you're leaving soap in them when you're drying, when they dry. So cute. Okay, so now I'm not done because I'm going to, y'all seen me use, this is from Michaels. It's a little dotting tool. You can use, these are nail dotting tools. It's just got like a little bead on the bottom. And I'm going to, put some little dots around these little, the circles. I'm gonna dot, I'll show you. So when you dot, I know y'all see me dot a little bit, but, you're gonna dip your little tool straight down in your paint and get a dot of paint on there. Let me get a few done. And the key is you're just gonna go straight down. And if you want the same size dots, you have to re-dip every single time in your paint. But if you don't, then you can do a couple of dots and the dots will be progressively smaller. I saw somebody say fabric softener. You could probably do hair conditioner stuff and soften your brushes maybe. That would work. Didn't think about that because some of them are real hair. So I'm just kind of dotting around my little dotting around the dots. Does that make sense? I can show you. Look how cute. It just gives it a little something something. But you're gonna have to let it lay flat to dry because the dots will run. I'm just kind of doing 2 or 3 and then re-dipping my tool. And it goes a little faster. But you just kind of you just dot straight down. I need to do a dotting class and show y'all how to dot. But look how cute, see? See this side? Let's see. This side compared to the dot side. It just gives it another little interesting feature, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to hurry because we're gonna do this other canvas. It's gonna be fast though. But I love this one. This is going to be my fave. So cute. See? What size circle did I use? On the outside, I used an inch. Almost done, guys. I'm sorry. I know y'all are... can't read comments while I'm... okay, Tammy, I will. While I'm dotting. So I'm put them right where I want them. I love dots. I love dot painting. It's fun. A few more. Just gonna give it a little interesting flair. You totally don't have to do the dots. You can do whatever you want. You could draw squiggly lines. You could even draw your polka dots. If you have a marker, just dot it with a paint marker or something. And I done drug my hand in this one. Okay, so there's all the dots. Look how cute. I'm not going to hold it up but a second because they will start to run. Yeah, something, something. That's right, Rhonda. Puts this little, gotta have a little extra touch to it. But look how stinking adorable it is. I mean, I could even get crazy and I could dot all the way around here. And I may end up doing that later on, just so I'll have them down here too. But while, you know, since I'm live, I'm not going to do it. This came from Michael's over, it's in the aisle where the paintbrushes are. It's like, actually, it's a like a clay tool. But Amazon has their nail dotting tools, and they have like an assortment. That's what they're for, is for the people that make little stuff on people's fingernails. But they have little tips, and then I have crochet hooks that have a flat bottom, or drill bits, because they come in a succession, you know, smaller all the way up to big, that have a flat bottom, or dowels, or whatever you want to use, or end of a paintbrush. But there he is. Isn't he cute? Okay, so now I'm going to get this one back out while my dots are drying. And I just want to put a heart on here, just a cute heart. But now I just had another idea. Something just hit me. Did y'all see it? It hit me right in the head with these circles. Now I just wonder if I could make a heart with these circles that I have left. Don't know. Don't know. Let's see. See if I can make that happen. I may not can, because I was just going to paint one on here. I think I'm just going to paint it on there. Alright, let's see. I'm going to use, that's True Red, Tomato Red. Tomato Red. I'm going to use, this is Tomato Red. You can use any red you want to. Thank you, Yvonne. I know, Carla, I love the dots too. I love the dots. Let me show y'all the dots one more time. Cute. But yeah, I'll end up going around here and doing dots on that tomorrow. Okay, that came into your head too with the, make another heart out of those. Thank you, Tammy. There's my Amazon shop, and the little tools are there too. So I'm gonna take just some red, and I want that paintbrush that I've already used, so I gotta dry it off. Where is it? This one. And my paper towels are over here. Okay. Yeah. Aw. A felt heart. Yeah, that would be cute. I want to add some 3D element to it, though. I am. Okay. So, I'm scared if I'm going to try to freehand this, but now I'm sitting here thinking maybe I shouldn't. I'm going to cheat and do it this way. See if I can. I only got one shot at it. And of course that's kind of big, so I gotta make it smaller. Doing it our little elementary school heart. Okay, so I'm just gonna pencil trace him around on my book pages. If you didn't see it, I did book pages, and I Mod Podged it to my canvas. But like I said, you can use a little box sign from Dollar Tree. And I can't see that more than a man in the moon. That did not work good, so let me try it one more time. I just took, you know, book pages, but you can do a little box sign from Dollar Tree. You can use any kind of surface, a block of wood. If you have a block of wood, you could do that too. Okay, so I just traced it on there. I know y'all can't see it because I can barely see it myself. So I'm hoping, let me do that one more time. Don't want to draw on the Mod Podge, I guess. The pencil. All right. Just give me something to go with, I guess. So I'm just gonna paint my little heart on here. So see, I'm just painting my heart. Hey, Donna. A marker. Yes, Betty, I probably should have done a marker because the pencil did not want to draw on the Mod Podge. This is called Tomato Red. It's probably my favorite red. It's really, really bright red. But yeah, I like it because you can still see that the words through there. I think it looks really pretty. All right. So I got a little of this white over here from where I did my dots a second ago. I'm gonna leave the paintbrush red, okay? And I'm just gonna dip the end of my paintbrush in that white. And I'm just going to kind of go around the outline, the outside of the heart a little bit, and that just gives it a little shading. It blends in with that red and makes a pink. See how the difference? Just gives it a little dimension to it. I'm gonna dip back in my red. So I'm kind of following I guess I don't know what you call that. The humps of the heart, like this. I think I'm gonna leave that middle. And try to paint that heart back in there. But you can do as much white as you want. See how it looks? Really can't see on the camera as good as it looks in person. But the pictures afterwards you'll see. But you kind of got variations of pink in there. And I'm going to go back in the curvature. That's what somebody helped me out. I'm going to go back in here with my red. And I'm going to make that center heart a little more defined. But don't be scared to blend those colors together. Makes it really pretty. Can y'all see that? Yes, I like the owl one the best. I knew that was going to be my fave. Okay. All right. See? How pretty that is. Oh, a shady heart. Rhonda, you're funny. See how pretty it looks? You've got the pinks and the whites and the red. The camera does not do it justice. I'm going to get that dry. You can still see the words through there. I got a glob of red right there in the middle. Make my heart. Michelle, I'm going to start cutting tomorrow on the Valentines, and then I will be restocking probably by the end of the week. Diamond dust. Look at Sharon. Sharon's always going to say, diamond dust, put some diamond dust on it. And I don't even know what my diamond dust is. Let's put up with my glitter. Look how pretty this is. I do too, Yvonne. There's Yvonne from Southern Designs and Finds. She's sweet lady, if you don't follow her, you got to go check her out too. Can you use the leftover hearts on each side of the block? Oh, the little dots? I could put them like on this, glue them all the way to the sides. Oh, Robin, that would be pretty with poems. Yes. Okay. So, if you didn't see this one, there's that one everybody's talking about. It's drying. All my little dots, they're about dry. They're all drying. But I just love taking the paper and using all this stuff together to make something else. I think it's just gives it a pretty outcome. You can have a bunch of different outcomes with all these different paints and papers. And get that good and dry right there. So I'm going to take my little Sharpie. I got a little bitty one. And I'm just going to kind of outline my heart a little bit. I don't want to do it perfect. You could use a paintbrush and outline it if you want to. I think I have more control with the marker with my Sharpie. But I didn't want it too bold. So I'm just adding a little at a time. And if you wanted to print out that template again and use that love, use the love in the middle, and you could put this on this heart. There's so much you can do. Use your rubber, if you have rubber stamps, you could stamp something in the middle. Okay, so I just kind of outlined it a little bit. Okay, so y'all saw me get these out the other night. Remember, I was going to put one of these keys on, actually, we were going to put it on that heart, I think it was, and I got it out, and, so I'm going to take the key. That was the one we had the other night. These are from Hobby Lobby, and they're in the little scrapbooking section, and when they're half off, so this would be $2, and you get all these keys. There's different ones, but you could draw a key, print a key out on your printer. Let's see, here's a piece of, I just grabbed all of my, out of my little bin over here of all of my different, what am I trying to say, ribbons and fabric piece scraps and stuff. And I'm going to take my little key. This tea stain in the pages. Yes, that would look really cool too. If you put coffee or the tea stain. So let's see. I'm going to put my, let me tie it first and then put the key. Tie that in a knot. Tie it to where my key is going to hang down, right? I can trim it to get it to look like I want it to. Okay. Slide it. I'm probably going to have to put some hot glue on it to get it to stay, because you know that key is a little heavy for that ribbon. Go on up there. There we go. Look how stinking cute and easy, guys. Look how easy that is. I'm going to put some glue just on the sides over here under my ribbon, or my lace actually, just to get it to stay so the weight doesn't hold it down. But these are so easy and fast, and you could do hearts in different colors. Use each one of these keys. You have 4 keys. You don't even have to use a key. You could do whatever you wanted to do, but look how cute it is. And you could give this to your friends if you have a secret pal at work or Sunday school or whatever. You could totally make a whole bunch of these and give them to all your people. Put them in a little gift basket with some stuff. Easy peasy. And all it was canvases and some paper and some paint. And I know y'all all have that. But if you don't have the canvases, use the boxes from Dollar Tree, the little box signs that they have. Use those. They have little ones, they have big ones. Use a block of wood that you have. You don't even have to have the signs from Dollar Tree. Look around with what you use what you have in your stash. I'm gonna put the template for the owl and the words for this one. I'm going to put it in the group. As soon as I get off and open up my laptop, I'm going to go put it in there so y'all can go and download it yourself. I cannot wait to see what y'all do. Yes, you could do a, Betty said you could do a little tag with love or something hanging down. You could use this love right here and like Mod Podge it on like a piece of cardstock and hang it down here. There's so much y'all could do with this, and it's just paper and paint and book pages. I mean, it's just so stinking cute. And you've got Valentine's gifts for your neighbors or teachers or whoever. And they're original. You know, it's not like anything anybody else has. I think it's so cute. But now I want to do a turquoise heart like this. Y'all know I do. Y'all, I want to do one with turquoise in it. I have it out actually over here, but I didn't use it. And now that I'm looking, I probably should put some of that on my heart. That'd be really cute. Some of that red glittery stuff. Oh, so cute. I know, I love them both. And I am gonna finish and put dots on here and let them dry. But y'all, I love doing mixed media canvas. I love it. I love doing the paper, the patterns, the textures, the paint. You can use ribbons. You can use whatever you want to use. And I absolutely love doing it. And this is why. I took that simple little owl and there he is. And he's all dressed up and ready for Valentine's. He's so cute. Oh, you're okay, Christy. You can always watch replay. But I love them. But how cute would these be for, you know, all your coworkers to have on their desk or something? It's so cute and easy. Easy, easy. And stuff you probably already have. And then you saw me, all I did was cut out a heart the easy way and just paint it on there with a little red and white and tied on a key. If you do a turquoise, will you show it? Yes, Penny, I will. I'll have to show it. Yes. I know, I love the little owl. So I'm going to get off and I'm going to put that template in the group so y'all can download it. And you can make it on your printer. You can make it bigger or smaller. It just takes up a half a page of paper. Because I was kind of trying to do it, you know, big enough to go on this 6x6. So you can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. Whatever you want to do with it. It's fine with me. Yay! Kathy's going to do them first thing in the morning. Oh, that's so sweet, Mary. Somebody shared me with you. That's sweet. Told you about me, and that's sweet. Well, I'm glad you're here. Yes, I want to do a turquoise one now. Don't y'all think I need to do a turquoise one? So cute. I may have to work on that tomorrow while the lasers are running. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to hop off. Thank y'all so much for hanging out because I'm just so excited of how these turned out. They are so cute. But I'm going to dot around all of those at some point before I post a picture. The name of the group is the Turquoise Valentine's Crafters Reveal. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to go put it in the group. It's going to be, it's a featured tab, I think is what they call it in the group. There is the group right here. Let's see. I'm trying to pin it. Okay. So it's down at the bottom down there. If you'll click that and answer the questions, it'll take you to the group. Give me a few minutes and I'm gonna go and load it up into the group so y'all will have the owl and the words, okay? But look how stinking cute. You can put him on that heart from Dollar Tree. He'd be adorable. Do the little circles all around the sides, just like I did. So cute. So where did you get the dots? Linda, I have a circle punch. It's a 1-inch circle punch. I've had it forever. And then I just punched out circles out of all the scrapbook papers that kind of matched him. But even if you didn't want to do that and you just wanted to paint your little humps, you could. You could do whatever you want to do. If you have a square punch, use a square, fold it over, and then leave space in between each one, and you would have, it'd be another effect that would look cool. So do whatever, you just let your mind go crazy. Just put stuff out on your table and just put stuff together. That's what's fun about mixed media. You can use anything and everything, and anything goes. All right, guys. Y'all have a good week, and I will see y'all Thursday. Got to see what I can come up with now, because I love these. But yes, I'm going to have to do a turquoise one tomorrow and show y'all. So y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all Thursday. Love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Bye, guys.